All right, welcome back to another explainer. Today, we are diving into something literally mind-blowing. Energy for the future, where you can actually plug solar straight into your wall. I mean, just imagine this for a second. You walk into your local supermarket, say a Lidl or an Iceland, you grab your milk, your bread, and right there in the middle aisle, sitting next to the seasonal gear, you literally pick up a solar power plant for your home. Sounds totally unbelievable, right? Like something straight out of science fiction. But thanks to some massive regulatory shifts and these rapid technological leaps we're seeing, by the summer of 2026, this is going to be your reality.
It's a mind-blowing question because it completely frames the massive shift we're undergoing right now. For decades, solar energy has basically meant vast industrial farms or these super expensive permanent rooftop installations where you need scaffolding and specialized teams. But the paradigm is shifting, big time, from industrial scale infrastructure straight to consumer retail. We are officially entering the era of decentralized, hyper-accessible energy.
Now, if you're sitting there thinking, okay, this is just some futuristic concept on a drawing board, well, think again. Look at this number, 500,000. That is the number of these exact plug-in solar systems being deployed every single year right now over in Germany. Literally 500,000 households annually are already taking their energy sovereignty into their own hands simply by plugging a panel into their wall. It's a proven working model, and it's spreading like wildfire across Europe.
But why should you really care? Well, it comes down to this number right here, 830 pounds. That's the estimated yearly savings families could actually see on their energy bills, all thanks to these new home standard measures and plug-in technologies. By essentially grabbing free energy straight from the sun and bypassing all those crazy traditional grid pricing spikes, the return on investment for the average consumer is becoming just impossible to ignore.
Okay, let's dive into this, because the contrast between the old way and the new way is literally night and day. The frustrating old paradigm of solar meant you needed complex installations, really expensive certified electricians, and, obviously, actual access to a roof, which, let's be honest, locked out millions of people living in flats or rented properties. But this new plug-and-play revolution changes the whole shebang. It's a DIY setup you can literally strap to a balcony, and the absolute secret sauce here? The strict under 800-watt regulatory limit. By keeping the power output just under that threshold, the regulations are actually being updated to allow you to bypass the electrician entirely and safely plug the system straight into your standard mains wall socket. No way, right?
Section 1. The magic of balcony solar. So how does this seemingly impossible technology actually work without, blowing up your house? To understand the magic, we kind of have to look at the physics inside a solar cell. Imagine two different layers of silicon acting like a microscopic ramp. When sunlight hits the cell, it excites the electrons, knocking them loose. That internal slope instantly separates the negative and positive charges, which creates an electrical current. You are literally harvesting free kinetic energy from the sun's photons.
And this brilliantly illustrates the journey of that power. Step 1. The sunlight hits your balcony panel and creates that direct current or DC power. Step 2 is where the magic really happens. For consumer safety, a built-in micro-inverter instantly converts that raw DC power into alternating current, or AC power, which is the exact same type of electricity flowing through your home's wiring right now. And step 3, because it's safely converted and capped under that 800-watt limit we talked about, you just plug it right into your standard main socket. The power flows backward into your home circuit, and your appliances will naturally draw this free solar power first, before pulling a single watt from the grid.
Section 2. Beating the buck curve. Now, here is the catch, and energy experts actually call it the duck curve. Basically, the sun shines brightest at noon when our energy demand is pretty low, but when we all get home at night and turn on the TV, demand spikes massively. Enter the ultimate home solution to beat that curve, systems like the EcoFlow Stream Ultra. This isn't just a battery, guys. It's an all-in-one hybrid system. It perfectly integrates the microinverter and the energy storage into one sleek little unit. It captures that midday sunlight, stores it automatically, and discharges it at night when you actually need it. A system like this can generate up to 2,218 kilowatt-hours annually. To put that in perspective, that covers over 70% of the average household's energy needs.
And the smart software inside is essentially future-proofing these systems to drive your bills to absolute zero. It's not just a dumb battery. The AI time-of-use model constantly monitors dynamic grid pricing, meaning it charges up from the grid if prices drop overnight and supplies your home when grid prices peak. It even uses Solcast weather forecasting, literally running 100 million operations an hour to predict cloud cover and optimize its charging. Combine all that with smart plugs, and your system can automatically run your appliances, like say your washing machine or your e-bike charger, only when there's excess free solar power available.
Section 3. Scaling up flow batteries.
So while your balcony battery handles the duck curve for your apartment, how do we handle it for entire cities? Well, the energy sector is currently racing to make the sun shine at night for the entire macro grid. If you compare traditional lithium-ion storage to grid-scale flow batteries, the difference is absolutely staggering. Lithium-ion degrades after a few thousand cycles. Flow batteries, on the other hand, they can easily exceed 10,000 charge cycles without losing capacity. They provide 6 to 10 hours of long-duration storage, perfectly bridging that gap from sundown all the way to sunrise.
So the crucial point is that flow batteries are really the sustainable, safe, and long-lasting backbone of our future renewable grid, enabling a truly circular production economy. Oh, and speaking of sustainability, let's bust a major myth right now. Solar panels actually offset their entire production carbon footprint in just 3 years. Actually, scratch that, it's often even less depending on the model. But after that 3-year mark, it's decades of pure clean energy, and modern panels are highly recyclable or given a second life. For critical infrastructure and highly efficient buildings, this technology is the absolute ultimate enabler.
Section 4. Checking your solar potential.
So, let's pivot back to you. What if you actually do have a roof? How do you find out if your specific property is ready for this revolution? Well, in the past, you'd wait weeks for a consultant to physically visit your home, climb up on your roof, and do all the math. Today, platforms like Solar Fulcrum have completely democratized this data. You just type in any global address, and it immediately queries the Google Solar API's high-fidelity satellite data. In like 30 seconds, it estimates your usable roof area, the maximum panel count, your potential system capacity, your exact financial payback period, and your CO2 impact. It even filters out all those unbuildable little slivers of your roof instantly.
And the accessibility of this is what's truly game-changing. Just a few years ago, a comprehensive desktop feasibility study from an engineering firm would cost you, maybe 500 to 2,000 pounds? Now, you can get a satellite-powered instant report for an incredibly low starting price of just 19 quid. It gives every single homeowner the exact same high-level data that utility-scale developers use to make multi-million-dollar decisions.
Section 5. Future of home energy.
Let's move to see how this builds into the broader legislative picture, because honestly, this goes way beyond just consumer choice. It's about national infrastructure. The UK government is introducing the Future Homes Standard, which is set to be fully mandated by 2028. And this isn't just a suggestion, it's a fundamental shift in building codes. It mandates that on-site renewable electricity generation, primarily solar panels, will become absolute standard on most new homes. It also requires low-carbon heating, like heat pumps, completely moving away from fossil fuel boilers. The goal here? Creating homes that generate 75% less carbon emissions compared to 2013 standards. The government is strictly enforcing energy sovereignty so that future homes are completely insulated from the wild volatility of global fossil fuel markets.
There's this great quote from Dahara Vyas, the chief executive of Energy UK, that captured the essence of this transition perfectly. She said, "Critically, plans for rooftop solar, with the possibility for households to export excess energy back to the grid, mark a genuine shift in how people can engage with the energy transition." It's really about empowerment, you know? You are no longer just a passive consumer dreading a bill. You are an active participant. You're a micro-generator in a flexible, decentralized energy system.
So, as the technology gets smarter, as the prices absolutely plummet, and as the regulations finally open the doors for truly accessible plug-and-play energy, the only question left is, will you be picking up a solar power plant on your next grocery run? The future of energy isn't just bright, it's literally sitting on a supermarket shelf waiting for you.
Ready to master the standards for your next project? Make sure you subscribe to the Building Regulations Copilot YouTube channel at youtube.com/buildingregulationscopilot for more deep dives into the future of construction and energy. And for any specific building regulation queries, definitely visit buildingregulationscopilot.com. Thanks so much for watching our explainer. But before you go, tell us in the comments, are you ready to become a micro-generator, or will you be left relying on the old grid? Let us know.